Today, we'd like to introduce a traditional Japanese archery experience in Kyoto. This dojo has been around for about 160 years and is located just a few minutes walk from the famous Yasaka Shrine, an amazing location. It's a dojo that teaches Hikiryu, a traditional style of archery used on the battlefield. Even just the outside of the building has a really cool traditional vibe. If you love budo like I do, it'll definitely get you excited.
Really cool. Let's just go inside.
Yeah, just
let's stop the chatting. Let's just go inside. All right.
Once you step inside, you'll be surprised. It's air conditioned.
Usually, for example, typical Kyudo, would be outside most cases. So there isn't any air conditioning, but here it's really cool right now.
Yeah.
That's another good thing. They have air conditioning, so it's a beautiful place here.
There are many tall bows and bamboo arrows on display, and in the back, we can see the targets lined up. On the wall, we saw the names of people who won awards in past competitions. Some of them were even celebrities, kabuki actors, and Geiko and Maiko. You can really feel the long history here. This is Mrs. Mori, the 7th generation head of this dojo. The dojo was originally built about 160 years ago by her great-great-grandfather, who was a master of archery during the late Edo period. Back then, it wasn't just a dojo. It was actually used as a secret meeting place to exchange information with allies during a very unstable time in Japan. Later, the first head of the dojo was caught and imprisoned by the Shinsengumi, also known as the Mibu Wolves. After that, his descendants continued to pass down the dojo as a place to teach archery. For many years, the dojo was full of members training in traditional archery. But after the COVID pandemic, many of the members stopped coming, and the current student count has dropped to about 30. Many of them are older too. Mrs. Mori has been working very hard to keep the dojo going. That's why she recently decided to open this special experience for international visitors, so that the dojo's traditions can be passed on to the next generation.
で実際に打てるという本当にないところなので、ぜひ海の面白さを分かっていただけたらと思っています。弓術の歴史とかもお伝えをさせていただいております。
By the way, while we speak with Mrs. Mori in Japanese, don't worry. During the actual experience, an English interpreter will be there to help you understand everything. You'll also get to watch a video like this one to learn about the history of the dojo and how to properly use the bow. Even if you have archery experience, please keep in mind that Japanese archery has a unique way of drawing the bow, so listening carefully to the instructions is very important. Alright, now let's take a closer look at the type of archery you can experience here. In Japan today, there are two main types of traditional archery. One is the ceremonial style, which is most common, and the other is the battlefield style, which is based on real combat. Ceremonial archery is usually done standing up, but battlefield archery, like what you'll experience at this dojo, is mostly done while sitting down. Do you know why? That's because in the past, archers often shot their bows while riding horses. So sitting helps simulate the same posture and feeling. Another big difference is the purpose. Ceremonial archery focuses on proper form and etiquette, but battlefield archery puts the highest priority on hitting the target. That's why, unlike modern Kyudo, here the target gets smaller and smaller as your skill improves.
当たらないということは何かが足りないと。じゃあそれはどう工夫していけばいいのかっていうのを、一番わかりやすい形で、こんな風になりましてと、最後これぐらいのちっちゃい的があります。
これは
そうですね。
すごい。
はい。
もうこっちがめっちゃこれもそんなに大きくないですもんね。本当初心者からすると、これがこの距離でってなるとやっぱり。
Eventually, you'll be aiming at a tiny target, so small that you'll barely be able to fit your finger through the ring. Honestly, it looks too small. I don't think I could hit it even if I trained for a lifetime. In one round, you'll get to shoot 16 arrows. If you manage to hit the target 3 times, your name will be placed on the wall of the dojo.
You are able to wear kimono and come here, but in that case, you do need to do the tasukage, get the sleeves out of the way though, yeah. I feel like if I'm doing the tasukage every time I go filming somewhere recently.
Alright, now it's time to actually try shooting the bow. I'll go first. I don't really have much experience with archery, but let's see if I can hit the target.
親指でこう押しますと、そのまま離しますって感じです。はい。日本の弓は右に飛ぶので、はい。ねじるということが必要なんですね。
そう。
はい。はい。で持ち上げます。はい。で親指で押しながら、そうですね。はい。口の高さに押したままです。で、はい。左手はあんまり動かさない。 弓を持ってる手は動かさないでそのまま離してみてください。そうです、そんな感じです。あ、もういけると思います。はい、はい、親指を押しながら、そうです、口の高さに持ってきます。はい、もう少し狙い上でもいいかもしれません。はい、で左手はあまり振らないように、はい、そのままいきます。そうですね、はい、いい感じです、いい感じです。はい。い
やー、難しい。
Wow, this is really difficult. So, while you watch me struggle with this archery challenge, I'd like to share with you something important that Mrs. Mori wants to tell everyone, especially those of you who are planning to visit Japan and try a traditional archery experience. Recently, more and more places in Kyoto are offering experiences where you can shoot a small bow, about half the size of a real Japanese longbow. This small bow, called a hankyu, was originally used by samurai as a fun party game. They would shoot at close-range targets just for entertainment. But unfortunately, many places today promote these hankyu experiences as if they were real martial arts, without understanding the true history behind them. Mrs. Mori asks that you please avoid joining an experience that doesn't clearly explain that hankyu was meant for fun, not for actual martial arts training. Here at this dojo, you'll use a real Japanese longbow, the kind samurai used in battle. Yes, it's harder to handle, but Mrs. Mori has made adjustments, like offering lighter bows, so even complete beginners can try it safely. Just one more hit to reach the goal. Can I do it? The next arrow is my last shot. For the final arrow, I decided to stop overthinking and just let the bow guide me. And thanks to that, I hit the target. I'm so glad I trusted the bow. By the way, even if you don't hit 3 arrows, you'll still get a fun souvenir. You can write down your result on a postcard like this and stamp it with the dojo's official seal.
はい、こんな感じで、take a look. Boxun. This is a sound point. You write the bone first, the sound later in a traditional way. And I have Let's Ask Shogo in here. I hope your name is going to be next to mine, okay? Yeah, Let's Ask Shogo. Yes! I'm so glad I was able to do it though. For this video too. It's a good thing I finally got this. Nice! 嬉しい、光栄です、本当に。
My wife Harumi also gave it a try. Since she was wearing a kimono, she couldn't lower her left leg like I did. Instead, she used a small bench to sit in seiza style while shooting. Harumi has no martial arts experience at all, but thanks to the clear and patient explanation, she was able to try it on her very first day.
はいはい、持ち上げる、押しながらねじる。はい、もうちょっとだけ両方上げましょう。はい、そうですね。はい。はい、それぐらい。はい、それぐらい。押したまま。ですね。はい、ねじり始めます。はい、持ち上げます。はい、口の高さに下ろします。はい。口の高さはそれぐらい。それぐらい。あと動かさない。親指で押し続ける。離した後も押し続ける。
ついに来た。やった。よかったよかった。
すっきりするでしょ。そうなんですよ。よかったよかった。
With Mrs. Mori's kind and careful guidance, Harumi was able to hit the target once. For couples like us, this makes for a truly special and memorable experience. With its rich history, clean and welcoming space, the chance to try authentic battlefield archery, and warm instruction directly from the head of the dojo, this was an absolutely amazing experience, definitely 5 stars. If you're someone who loves martial arts like I do, don't miss out on this opportunity. For booking and more details, please check the description or the pinned comment below.